Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Kyle Abbott had been carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. Lately, it was as if the more he tried to untangle his life, the tighter the knots became. His heart was caught in a storm of emotions, pulled in different directions by the people he cared about most: Summer, Lola, and now someone he never expected. The pressure at work, the expectations of his family, and his own restless spirit created an undercurrent of tension that only grew stronger with each passing day. On this particular evening, the stress seemed unbearable. The events of the day had not gone as planned, and Kyle found himself wandering through the halls of Jabot Cosmetics, desperate for a moment of peace. The glow from the city lights filtered through the large windows of the office, casting long shadows that mirrored the turmoil inside him. As fate would have it, Kyle ran into Amanda Sinclair. Amanda, a woman whose path had crossed his many times, but had always been cloaked in professionalism and mutual respect. She was known for her intelligence, her poise, and a drive that rivaled even the most ambitious in Genoa City. Recently, however, something unspoken had begun to flicker between them, a tension that neither had acknowledged, but both felt that night. With the office empty and the hum of the city subdued, the two found themselves caught in a rare moment of vulnerability. The walls they usually kept so firmly in place softened, revealing a flicker of shared frustration and loneliness. Kyle let his guard down and found himself confiding in Amanda in a way he hadn't with anyone else in a long time. As their conversation deepened, so did the distance between caution and impulse. Kyle's heart raced as he realized the moment was slipping away, the fragile connection turning into something dangerously close to something more. And then, before he could stop himself, he leaned in and kissed Amanda. It was a kiss filled with desperation, confusion, and a longing to escape the tangled mess of his life, a moment of reckless abandon that neither fully anticipated. Amanda responded with surprise, but there was a spark in her eyes that betrayed her own conflicted feelings. What neither of them realized was that this kiss was not only ill-timed but also caught by an unintended witness. Lola, who had stopped by the office unexpectedly to find Kyle, saw the intimate moment unfold before she could retreat unseen. Her world shattered in an instant, the image burned into her memory. The days that followed were fraught with tension and heartbreak. Kyle's attempt to explain, to justify his impulsive act, only deepened the wound. Lola's trust in him felt irrevocably broken, and the pain showed in every interaction between them. Kyle's guilt was heavy, but so was his frustration with the situation he'd allowed himself to create. Meanwhile, Summer's instincts told her something was wrong. The subtle shift in Kyle's behavior and the guarded way Amanda now interacted with him raised alarm bells. Summer's confrontation with Amanda was charged, a collision of emotions and accusations that threatened to explode into open warfare. The rivalry between Summer and Amanda, already simmering beneath the surface, boiled over in that encounter, and the consequences rippled through their social circles. The Abbott family, never far from drama, soon learned of Kyle's mistake. Jack's disappointment was palpable, his stern lectures carrying the weight of a father worried for his son's future. The family dynamics shifted, with Ashley attempting to mediate between loyalty and judgment, while others weighed in with their own opinions and concerns. At Jabot Cosmetics, the kiss took on a different significance. Amanda's role in an important deal became jeopardized by the tension between her and Kyle. Victor Newman, always watchful for opportunities to undermine his rivals, sensed weakness and moved quietly to exploit the growing discord. The company's fate hung in the balance as Kyle struggled to keep his personal life from collapsing. His professional world, caught in the crossfire, Kyle was forced to confront the consequences of his impulsive choice. The women in his life, Lola, Summer, Amanda, each held a piece of his heart and his future. Navigating their shifting alliances and feelings became a delicate balancing act with no clear way out. Unexpected alliances formed, old wounds reopened, and secrets threatened to surface. The emotional fallout from the kiss was intense, betrayal stung deeply, apologies were whispered but not always accepted, and the quest for forgiveness became a central theme in Kyle's journey in Genoa City. Nothing stays hidden for long. The kiss that Kyle shared with Amanda was more than just a moment of weakness, it was a turning point that challenged relationships, questioned loyalties, and reshaped futures. The reverberations would be felt for weeks, drawing every character connected to Kyle into the drama in one way or another. As Kyle faced the storm of his own making, he would need to make hard choices. Would he fight for the trust he lost? Could he repair the damage done to the people he cared about most? Or would this reckless moment define him forever? For viewers, this unfolding saga promised to be one of the most compelling storylines in recent memory. Love, betrayal, ambition, and redemption collided in a way that only the young and the restless could deliver, reminding us all that in Genoa City, passion always carries a price, and every kiss can change everything.